All praises to the Most High. All praises unto the Most High. Hallelujah. 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 Greetings, family. I have another video, and I shared a video similar to this a while back in reference to people are getting DNA results back, and the ones that I have came across so far is 23andMe, and then there is a comment that someone made that he'd done or she have done a DNA test through 6 companies, and all of them said that she is a descendant of the ancient Egyptians. So I wanted to just make a more current actually video. So I'm going to play a little bit of this brother here. His page is Black Egyptians. He's a brother I was sharing about that he had married a Kenyan woman who he now lives in Kenya. And his father, I want to say, I can't remember where his father is originally from. I don't know. I think maybe Jamaica. He may share it in this video or not. But he is actually currently living in the UK, or was living in the UK, and now have moved to Kenya. And he's the one that had said that they told him, the elders or ones that live in Kenya told him that they migrated from Egypt because of the Hyksos people. So I'll get that account as the Most High give me leadway, but let's get started with this. Here we go.
Shagun Star Child, Black Egyptians. You cannot stop my fate. Okay, family, peace, peace, peace. This is a landmark video. I come to you from the wonderful world of Kenya. I was waiting for the president to allow international flights into the country, but now I'm finally here, and I'm truly loving everything that Africa has to offer. So, as the title suggests, I'm going to be talking about the results of a DNA test from our task subject, David Ibikwe, a video editor from London. He takes a DNA test which actually reveals he's related to one of the greatest Egyptian pharaohs in the whole of the 30 or so dynasties. The original video is called 5 Brits Take a DNA Test. I've put the title in the description, so be sure to check that out if you've got time. So yeah, let's watch the video.
That's crazy.
You know, swings and roundabouts.
For me, well, I've got kind of mixed heritage. My mum's from Nigeria and my dad was born in Jamaica, but my mum is quite fair. She's like really, really light skinned. So I think there might be like a throwback European gene in there somewhere. So I'm gonna say like maybe just to mix up a little bit, like 10% European somewhere.
Sub-Saharan African, 97.6%.
Yeah. Well, I thought so. Quite a big percentage.
And that is 72.2% Nigerian.
Oh, okay. That's quite a lot.
And then 8.2% Congolese.
That makes sense actually, thinking about that. Because my dad's from Jamaica, but he's quite dark. He's like Wesley Snipes, quite dark levels. And if you see him, he does look like very, very sort of like Central African. I'm not too surprised by that.
Is he going to be surprised about that?
He's got to be surprised, 100%. Can't wait to tell him.
Yeah.
6.2% Coastal West African. 0.4% Southern East African.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
And then 0.1% African hunter-gatherer.
What does that mean?
You want to know what that means? I'll tell you what it means. The holy tablets say there are 7 types of Negroid, and the San are one of them. When we speak of African hunter-gatherer, we're talking about an offshoot or split from one of the earliest humans. The Khoisan, shown here in green, is also a language class based on clicking sounds, and as you can see from the pictures, they were based in southern Africa.
And then your possible European throwback gene, you have 2.4% European,
Ah, there we go.
which is 1.1% British and Irish. You most likely had a 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th great-grandparent who was 100% British or Irish. This person was likely born between 17...
I want to pause there because a lot of people thinking that when they hear like British or, Scotland or Ireland, that, oh, it's got to be, white people or either in Europe in itself. Well, family, our people were all over the earth, And especially as the latest account of that is in Britain and in Scotland and in Ireland, they were all covered by or ruled by a black king. The last king that was ruling that were black was King James Stewart, where the King James Bible comes from, where he gave the rights for one to actually interpret it or to translate it from the what you would call the other Bibles that we had previously, Latin or if it was in Greek, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was Greek and Latin. So automatically we go to, oh, it got to be, some type of situation surrounding slavery and rape, but not necessarily. So here we go.
50 and 1840. And then your sort of DNA relatives online, they are 102% more likely to feel jittery after drinking caffeine.
Yes, 100%, yeah. I can't have, as you guys know, I don't drink tea or coffee.
It's 52% more likely to have a perfect pitch.
You might, this way you can, so you could sing like a C note.
Really?
So,
Give
so
us a note. Get this guy in X Factor next year, definitely.
Yeah, man.
On your father's side, going way, way back, you have a distant relative, and this is a sort of 73,000-year-old relative, with Pharaoh Ramesses III.
Oh, really? Hey,
That's well
some
cool.
like Egyptian.
So your great-grandfather, 73,000 years, is also his great-grandfather.
Oh my days. Okay, there
It
you
like
go.
meets at that point.
So I'm related to royalty almost.
In a way.
In a way, yeah. way back, but yeah.
Come on, in a way.
say that.
Okay.
don't let it go to your head.
This is way more interesting than your Scandi stuff.
Yeah, man. Farmer. You're farmer, I'm a pharaoh.
So when he said, you're a farmer, I'm a pharaoh, then they, of course, say, yeah, kind of, sort of. No, it is what it is. Okay. And this all coming to the forefront for a reason, family, because we could have, live, die, and not know nothing about this. And this is all coming out. And I'm going to show other accounts in this video as well. Okay, so I'm going to share the link of this brother, Black Egyptians. You can check him out. He got more videos pertaining to, different things in reference to the Egyptians and so forth. And he also have a book he wrote. I believe it's Black Egyptians. So check that out, family. So I'll see you in a bit. Let me get another account.
Hey you guys, what's going on out there? Jay Dollars here. For those of you guys that are new, my name is Carl Davis, and today we will be going over my 23andMe results. Now, honestly, it shed a lot of light on who I am, where I come from, and what compelled me to get this test is I am born and raised in America, and as much as I didn't want to grow up seeing color, hatred, racism, I've always been thrown personally in a situation where you will see these things no matter what. And for me, growing up and seeing just my white peers treated differently than me, this all compelled me to further distance myself to where pretty much I no longer have any white peers. it just pushed me away to discover more who I am, because honestly you just get treated so differently here in America just because of the color of your skin. It's a conversation that many of us are afraid to have because really having these conversations, they stop you from getting raises. They stop you from getting higher opportunity, and in some places the message just doesn't get too far. But I employ everyone, especially if you're black in America, take this test because it has shed a huge light on me, and I'm going to get into further details with that on my results. Whew. So here we go. I am Sub-Saharan African, 86%. West African, 75.4%. Nigerian, 35.7%. Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sahara Leonean, 18.9%. Senegambian and Guinean, 8.2%. Broadly West African, 12.6%. Congolese and Southern East African, 8.9%. Angolan and Congolese, 6.7%. Southern East African, 0.8%. Broadly Congolese and Southern East African, 1.4%. Now, this one was really interesting to me. African Hunter-Gatherer. Whoa! Broadly Sub-Saharan African, 1.0%. 1%. And this is when the tears start to come in when I look at the European descendant of me. Because we all know that when it comes to the European descendants in you, if you are predominantly black, this means that my ancestors were definitely, oh man, raped, pillaged, beaten. And since I have no bloodline in America, this only proves that I am definitely not from this country. I mean, I was born here, but obviously my people didn't come here freely. Anyways, let's get to these results here for the Europeans. Northwestern European, 12.5%. British and Irish, 7.7%. French and German, 1.9%. Broadly Northwestern European, 2.9%. Broadly European, 0.3%. They also found traces of Indonesian, Thai, Khmer, and Myanmar. Myanmar, Filipino, and Austronesian, 0.2%. Native American, 0.2%. Broadly Chinese and Southeast Asia, 0.1%. Honestly, the results, I was just happy with those numbers, but I honestly didn't expect 23andMe to hit me with a huge shocker, and I have paternal lineage from King Ramses III. That's crazy, man, because, whoa. So, you never know what you're going to find when you do your 23andMe results, but I think it's important for all my people, please, take the 23andMe results, and I hope that your curiosity has been raised. Please, I know that history in America has taught us all to not care about the color of our skins, but the color of our skin honestly would not be a factor if so many things per se was not difficult from the things that I have witnessed myself with schooling, jobs, and even trying to get a house. All of that has always been a struggle, and even when you just drive down the street, you can see the target neighbor of folks that they want to be in this community. So all of this makes me want to discover my history and try to be a better person each time. And it has really already changed my life knowing my history. I've always wanted to discover more about myself, and I have been able to do that even more now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Honestly, I really hope that this has encouraged every black person, especially in America, to take this test. Discover who you are, and no matter what the history books tell you, at least do this for yourself. With technology advancing, it's more easier than ever now to discover our roots and where we came from. And it really goes to show why society does sway the way it does. If any of you guys have something interesting to say about your 23andMe results, or if you take any ancestral results tests, I would love to hear those comments down below. So please just let me know what you find.
Okay, family. So I just wanted to add that Ramses III is actually, when they, show pictures of him after they excavated him, they are trying to put forth like it's a white man with blonde hair, or either a light skinned man with like I want to say blonde hair. It's like a strawberry, like light color, blonde. Well, in that lineup. So, during the era when say the Persians and all of them came forth, we have to remember the timeline, and if that was in the 20th dynasty, and the Persians, they didn't come until after probably the 27th dynasty. That was the one that came that probably possibly could have had a different, far as a coloration of skin tone that would have probably lightened up certain, ones in the area per se. That's what I'm taking it to be as. Yeah, they didn't come really until the 27th dynasty. So I'm just saying that I'm not, sure for sure, but a lot of our people is coming up, and that's coming up with this results, and that's what they're showing. If you look it up, you'll see that they have the far as what they have had out there in the museums and pictures showing part of his, some of his hair is kind of straight with kind of reddish blonde, I want to say strawberry blonde a little bit, from what I saw it. But anyway, I'm just wanted to share this. So I want to share also these comments of some, and I'll go to the first video I did and share the comments a little bit of people who saying that I am also. So this person said this too, fill up. Okay. This one is going out. Also, this person right here says they are descendants also. So these ones are getting their results back, and they're able to share. This Trina said it also. Okay, this person next, Luke's said it also. All right, here also Random Furry Music said it also. Okay. And also this person here said it too. Okay, Kajamato, he said it also. So just scanning through. Also, this person Julio said it. Marquet, Dennis. So it's out here, family. And the truth is that when we start saying, okay, we the Israelites, and like I said, I'm not for certain 100% about everything, but everything is to me leaning and tilting over this way that this is actually what it is. Just ask anybody who got a DNA test and say that they, the DNA test to show that they are descendants of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. Actually, their burial grounds are located in the Bible, but where at? People will be going there in many amounts daily, weekly, monthly, yearly to their grave sites if that was the case. So we who are waking up, we need to go deeper and seek. Okay, so I want to go to the next person's video and show the notes. I'm sorry, the count, the comments also. One other, and he want to just show the comments. Okay. And this person here says, so also I did my DNA test with 6 DNA companies, and they all say I am a descendant of ancient Egypt. Okay. Okay. Yes, and this person here said it also. Okay. Also, this person, Cots Road, and this person been on the previous video. So I believe they just checking to see who else that they could possibly connect with. Okay. Okay, this person also. And I mean, I'm not going to go through all of them, but you get my point that a lot of people are sharing and talking about this. So I also wanted to add this into the lineup as well. This is a man from Charleston who had a connection when he went to an exhibit, and he got emotional at the exhibit. Was they had different statues and artwork of the Egyptians, and he said he just felt connected or drawn in by it. And I'm not sure if he started crying there or he cried a little later on. But when he did his DNA test, then he came to find out why, because it was actually an indication, that connection that he felt, and all had to do with him being in the bloodline of one of the pharaohs, which was the Ramses the Third. Okay, so this is also the same post on Facebook. You could see these two people right here, Derek and Bryson, saying the same thing too. They're saying, I am also linked to him, and I too have been. And in this, I couldn't come because to it right quick, because it's 844 people have made a comment. But when they didn't have that many, I was able to go to it. And this young lady who had a dream, when she was dreaming and waking up, she heard the name Ramses, and she didn't know what it was. And she was later to go to her laptop when she got up and went on her email, and she had got an update from 23andMe saying that results came in showing that she is linked to this pharaoh as well. And the actual is a branch off from E1B1A, and it's EV38. That is the actual hypo. No, it's not hypo. It's hypo. Well, I'm not saying that right. Haplotype. That's correct. Okay, so that is actually V38, but it's E-V38. When you look that up, it's connected to, it's a branch off from E1B1A. Okay, family, that's all I have in this video. Take care. Thanks for listening. And I just want to add, I had a DNA test was purchased for me a couple of years back, and I wasn't led to take it. I didn't feel led to take it. It was sitting on my dresser for almost 30 days. And every time my daughter would come in and she was like, you didn't take it yet? I'm like, no. And so I just didn't feel led to take it. So I'm not saying for, you all to go out and do that. I'm just, saying seek the Most High for what you need to do. But I wasn't led to take it at that time. And I don't feel led to take it now. So, please don't take this as I'm trying to get you all out to take this test. No, I'm just want to give you different accounts of showing that this is really happening and it's growing. And, we got more records or more historical facts outside the Bible to prove or show or connect with us as being these people, opposed to when you look at the Israelites, it's all biblical facts. And so much is just, you have faith, you just believe. We don't have to see evidence outside the Bible. The Bible is, the words in the Bible is God, and God is the word, and that's all we need. Well, I just say, as I said earlier, go deeper, brothers and sisters, because I'm not going to say I'm 100% say I can definitely say everything and I know everything, but so many factors and evidence that I've came across and what the Most High have given me about April the 3rd is pointing me to believe that this is what this is, that the Israelites is people are that is called in the Bible, but those people really were the Egyptians, and they had offshoots which wanted to have a link to royalty, and they just started their own nation of what they did within their nation, whether it was all of them the same people or not. But so many, factors that point, or so many, articles and things that I have found that point that these people were the Hyksos people, and they lived in the land of Canaan, and they once they got thrown out, or out of Egypt, which was the north side, which was already connected. If you look at the map of older maps, you see that Africa is, which you see the land of Canaan, it is Africa. It's Northeast Africa. It's, the landmass, it was like an area what we could see from the map, like a small area, like looked like a bridge, but it was bigger than that, of course. And they did the Suez canal there, and tried to separate it all together. But it is one landmass, and that was all a part of Egypt. And I've heard an account of, of that as well. So I just say, family, go deeper. The truth will prevail. The truth will prevail. Yes, family, the truth will prevail one day. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And get to Matando.